This was the pinnacle of short wide C10s in 1969. Factory orange, factory big block, and today it has some modern upgrades, cold AC, houndstooth interior. Let's take it for a test drive and see how it performs. 1969 Chevrolet C10, factory 115 wheelbase, short bed truck. And what's really cool about this one is the fact that it is a factory big block truck. The motor that's in it is not the original big block, but it still retains a big block. It would have originally had a 396, and now it has a 1972 date-coded 402, which is basically the exact same thing as a 396. Really a stock style performing big block, but the fact that it is a factory big block truck is really cool, and the fact that it is a short bed big block is just a killer thing here for a short wheelbase C10. You have your turbo 400 3-speed automatic transmission, shifts exactly like it should, factory 12-volt rear end. The drivability really performs like a stock pickup should perform. Has a little bit of gear in the rear end. I don't know what this came with from the factory, but it'll do 65, 70 miles an hour, and then it will start turning some RPMs. Power steering, power front disc brakes, still has drums in the rear. Factory AC truck, and the AC blows nice and cold. I will say that the AC has a good volume of air, but not as much as like a vintage AC setup. It is factory AC, so it works as well as it's going to work. It's cold in here. Again, it is on a 134A. It's just not as efficient as a vintage AC setup, but it's very serviceable and it does the job that it's intended to do. The heater is also hooked up and works correctly. It does have aftermarket headers, duals, aftermarket mufflers and tips coming out in the back underneath the rear bumper. Has a good exhaust note to it. Obviously you can hear it in this video. It sounds like a truck should sound. Not too terribly loud, but it's not quiet where you don't hear the exhaust. Kind of a good mixture there. On the interior, it would have originally been a saddle or a tan interior. Now it has this great looking black and white houndstooth. The seat cover is very comfortable. Your door panels match. Your carpet, your floor mats, all of that checks out really nice. Dash pad looks good. Visors look good with a couple little nicks in the top corner up here in the visor. Does have an overhead inlaid headliner with some speakers in the back here. And then you have an aftermarket retro style stereo in the factory hull. Factory heat and AC controls are where they're supposed to be. Factory gauge set. Nice horn. Steering wheel looks good. The items that are listed as a no on this particular truck, it's a really short list. The factory voltage gauge is not doing anything, and then the dash lights, when you turn the headlights on, the dash lights are not illuminating. I really love the aftermarket Dakota digital gauge set for these, or a remanufactured stock gauge cluster. There's nothing wrong with these gauges. You could replace the dash lights if you want to, but taking this truck to the next level, doing the aftermarket gauges would be a good thing if you ask me. That's just my personal preference. Having the aftermarket stereo, the kick panel speakers down low, the houndstooth in here, I think the gauges would just set it off. You will see the screenshot of the doesn't work section for those two items that are not working in the additional media section on the website pcclassiccars.com. Click on this vehicle within the inventory tab, scroll to the very bottom, and you'll see that additional media section. All right, now that we're warmed up, we'll go ahead and get in the throttle a little bit here. Performs well, really drives like a stock pickup should drive like. I would go to a 700 R4 just to have that overdrive gear. That's just, again, my personal preference. There's nothing wrong with the turbo 400. Does everything you want it to do. On the underneath, like a lot of these trucks, the inner rockers have been done. I don't see any current rust issues or rust problems on the underneath. It is a good solid short bed C10, and this is, again, a real short bed C10. On the exterior of the truck, that's probably one of the coolest things about it as well, outside of being a factory big block truck, is the fact that it is a factory orange truck. So the exterior shows well. I don't know when it was redone. Cosmetically, I would say it's on the older side of things, but still has a good presentable aspect to it. Some little bubbles on the lower corners of the doors, a little bubble strip on the right above the trim over here on the driver's side door. Other little nicks, little imperfections. There's like a little cracked spot on the tailgate. Again, still a very presentable pickup. In the additional media section on the website, pcclassiccars.com, you will see photos of all the little nitpicky things all the way around the truck. Again, the worst are going to be the little bubbles in the paint, some of the little scratches, little scuffs here and there, but nothing that's really scared me away. It's all minor stuff. For a truck that was probably cosmetically done, I don't know, maybe 20 years ago if I had to guess, just little things like that now are to be expected. Just minor little things that can easily be fixed. Tires are 2021s, I believe, up front, and 2014s in the rear, so you do have a little bit of age to two of the tires. You can put new ones on there. This truck already has a great stance, so if you wanted to do some aftermarket like 20s on here, it'd be a great option to do that. Or if you like the rallies, the tires are good to go. I'd roll on them for a while. You have a nice bed cover in the back. You have a nice bed mat inside the bed back there. Bed floor is nice. It's not beat up, shows well. Tailgate opens and closes properly. Same thing with both of the doors. Windshield doesn't have any major issues other than just a couple little nicks in the glass. Side windows roll up and down properly. The vent windows open and close properly. A little bit of wind noise from both of the door glasses, which is inevitable on these trucks, but nothing, again, major there. Suspension feels good, kind of goes along with the rest of the truck. You do have a little bit of bushing, cracking in a few spots. Nothing that I would worry about replacing. It still drives down the road really nice and straight. Doesn't have any suspension that feels like it needs to be redone. Steering goes where you want it to go. A little bit of back and forth play, but I would classify it as normal for an older truck. Downshifts like it should when you get in the throttle. And on this one, one thing I forgot to mention, it does have the spid decal in the glove box there. The spid decal matches the VIN inside the driver's side door jamb over here. Factory big block, factory orange, factory short bed C10, which is really cool. A couple other little cosmetic notes that I will say is the lower portion of the side trim has some little screws in it. Again, not how I would normally do it, but you'll see photos of that in the additional media section on the website, pcclassiccars.com. The upper trim does look newer. The grill looks good with just some smaller little spots on the top part of the grill. This is how I like to find them. It's a great truck to be very proud of. Has its little cosmetic flaws, but nothing that's, again, scaring me away in any way, shape, or form. When you pop the hood, it does look factory in there. You do have the chrome air cleaner. Shows well. The AC, again, has been converted to R134A. Fluids are clean, ready to roll. Wear items like belts, hoses, all the serviceable stuff does check out good. The charging system is doing its job outside of the gauge, but we do check the charging systems on them, and it is charging well. The alternator is doing its job. It's got a good hot battery in it, so nothing to write home about there either. I just like the simplicity of this truck, especially on the interior here with the Houndstooth bench seat. Now, you do obviously have the upgrades with the exhaust, the AC being R134, and the fact that it is an orange truck and a factory big block truck is really cool. This is a great one for someone to just leave exactly like it is, or if you do want to do some upgrades, like an overdrive transmission, fix a few spots in the paint, you can do that, but like it sits, again, it's a great truck to hop in and enjoy and have a lot of fun with. We'll do one more little aggressive pull here. Second shift. There you guys have it. As always, I'm Michael. This is a factory orange, factory big block 1969 Chevrolet C10, and it's a factory short wheelbase pickup from myself and everybody else here at PC Classic Cars. We appreciate y'all stopping in to watch another one of our test drives. Make sure you check out that additional media section on the website, pcclassiccars.com. Check out all of the killer content we're posting across the social platforms every single day, and we will catch you guys on the next video.